Okay, Khanh, let's get started by talking about travel. What do you like and dislike about travel?
So I would prefer traveling than staying at home because go travel outside it make me feel like more comfortable with the nature and the atmosphere outside, and it's relaxing. But traveling is not that great in terms of the traffic outside and the nowadays the atmosphere is contains of many chemicals such as carbon dioxide, and not good for your health.
Thank you. Do you think you'll travel more in the future?
I think I would go abroad more in the future because I would like to go and sightseeing and make new friends around the world and also in the country.
Would you prefer to travel alone or in a very big group?
I would like to travel with my family, of course, because when I go with my family, I have the chance to talk with them and go communicate about the nature and the people when I don't like.
Thank you. Let's move on to talk about changes, okay? Do you like changes in your life, or does it make you worried?
So changes in my life, it make me worried sometimes, but the changes can make me feel stronger and even a better person. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you. When was the last time there was a major change in your life?
So it was in 5 years ago, and me and my family go outside and try to convince people to buy our old house because we need to move out of there, and we didn't find anybody, so we try our best and find the around people to buy the house.
Yeah, thank you. Let's move on to talk about toys. What kinds of toys did you play with when you were a child?
So when I was young, I played with many Lego cars and planes, but many of them I may have broke them, and I cannot fix them because I was too young at that age.
Thank you very much. Okay, Khanh, let's move on to part 2, okay? Please can you take some paper from here, and you will have 1 minute to make notes, and then you will speak for 1 to 2 minutes, okay? This is your question here. Please take this question, and you have 1 minute to make notes. Okay, Khanh, that's the end of the minute. Please can you give me your answer?
So I will talk about the famous Tehok Bridge in Hanoi. I have been there like 5 times, and it is located in between the Hồ Gươm and it is a red bridge made out of wood, and there are lights around the bridge to make it more attractive when the night come. And the bridge was made to make people to allow people to get to the church next to the lake, and it is a tourist attraction, and many foreign people come to the bridge to take a photo or just go sightseeing. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. So let's move on to talk about buildings a little bit more, historic buildings, okay? In Vietnam, what do you think people's attitudes are to historic buildings?
Can you repeat the question?
Yes, how do you think in Vietnam, how do people feel about historic buildings?
So in Vietnam, we really respect the historical building, and because it have many meanings inside of the historical building, and many buildings was made to pay respect to the fallen soldier we have in the wars, and many people come there to just take a photo and pray for their luck.
Do you think that it is important or not too important to look after historic buildings?
So, in my opinion, it is really significant to look after the historical building, because the historical building itself was really old nowadays, and just with many like punching or like stomping the pillars, it can make the building collapse, and it will make the people around it to be upset and affect the country economy.
Can you explain to me about how houses have changed over time in Vietnam?
So in the past, we had a small house with a roof made out of like brick or some leaf, but nowadays it is more modern, and with many furniture and like the air conditioner or many sorry, I can't think of the word, but the buildings nowadays are much more taller and more attractive to other people.
And do you think that people's housing requirements change during their own lives?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, so do you think during a person's life, does their housing requirements change?
So, in my opinion, the people's housing requirement will change in the future, because many people want their house to be like larger or more modern, with many like futuristic furniture inside, But many people just like the traditional ways, and they just love the looks of the old building, and yeah, they enjoy it.
Great. Thank you. Khanh, that's the end of the test. Thank you very much.